What do you guys think about Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime?
I love it.
Enjoying it. Yeah.
Why?
Enjoying it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first,
Well,
go ahead, Scotty. You
I was
got
just
a byline here.
No, I was just gonna say because they've shared some ratings a little bit. Average 13 million viewers, 47 increase from last year's week 2.
That's
excited
about
to
12 million more than are watching Lord of the Rings.
If we get proper numbers, I don't know. They seem to be pretty forthcoming with the NFL because they're big numbers, but we'll find out more as go along. I was more interested in how you guys think the announcing teams have been since everything got split up this year. You know, Collinsworth and Michaels got split up, and you got a new guys on Monday Night Football. In this case, I was curious how you think Al and his partner are doing.
I think that Al is a class act, and he's one of my favorite NFL announcers of all time. But who is he with?
Trevor, what's his name? I can't remember his name on Thursday night.
I have no idea who the Thursday night
I think that's the problem. We don't know who he is. He's kind of non-remarkable. And I miss the back and forth of the banter of Collinsworth and Michaels, which is very, very good. In my opinion, I like them a lot together.
Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah.
Oh, Herbie. Yeah. And then they have Richard Sherman and Fitzpatrick too on like the sideline.
Not great.
For halftime and whatnot.
It's very vanilla. Listen, I like Mike Tirico. He's not blowing anybody's skirt up. I mean, he's just even keel. There's just really nothing there worth writing home about. And so I think that just it's kind of it's like addition by subtraction. So you've got Al Michaels, who I think is doing a decent enough job. I mean, he's old as shit and he's giving it everything he's got. He still leaps and bounds better than Herbstreit, but Herbstreit does not play particularly well off of him. And I think the same thing. It's the same thing with Tirico and for fuck's sake,
Herbstreit.
Collinsworth.
Thank you very much. Collinsworth is very, very good. Tirico isn't. And so it's just, I don't know.
Tirico is good.
Well.
You're just saying he's not exciting.
Is Tirico good or is he competent?
He's a consummate professional, and he's not annoying like James Brown can be when he goes ha 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 when he announces all things. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Honestly, I like to mute most of the announcers when I'm watching on my phone or TV. Really,
Monday night,
seriously, especially like when Joe Buck and Aikman.
I can't do it. When Aikman and Buck are on, that I can't even hardly watch the game. At that point, I'm red zoned in.
I will say, from a fantasy aspect, Amazon's been amazing because when you're watching on your mobile device, they have the game, super nice, and then below they have updated fantasy stats like. You know, literally it's live. So
what are they beaming in the AWS, all the cloud and shit directly into the broadcast? I
don't know, but it's really nice from a fantasy perspective to be able to sweat it in real time like that because you don't have that with anything other app or like CBS or Fox or ESPN games or anything.
We should get used to it. So the rumor is that, and the NFL Sunday Ticket on DirecTV has been a disaster for a long, long time, but even this year they're having a shit ton of technical problems. The rumor is that Amazon and Apple are going to bid hard in the billions of dollars for the rights to broadcast those games on Sunday. I hope Apple gets it because I don't know if you've ever watched the Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV, but it's phenomenal.
Well, they'll get it. They'll get it.
I don't know what kind of compression they're using on their stream, but it is the sexiest 4K stream of sports. It looks so good. Right. And they got great technology in the way that they overlay all their stats and everything else. All the accoutrement, the little things, they just absolutely nail. I watched Pujols hit 699 and 700. That was on that Apple TV Friday night. And it was great, and I'm not even a big baseball fan. So I'm really hoping that Apple gets it because Amazon scares the shit out of me, and they have too much.
There's money
anyway.
all over the place on it. As long as they continue to do well, it should be fine. I mean, they had a 50% increase on their game from week 2. I think it was Giants, right, in Washington. They went up from 8.8 million last year on NFL.
So many people.
And went to 13 million this year. So they went up over 4 million. And then last week's game was Kansas City and LA. That one got like 15.5 million.
Do you have to have Amazon to watch them?
Correct.
You do. So you have to be a paid Prime subscriber.
That's my problem. How many different things you got to pay for to see all these different games? I mean,
that's true.
I don't like it,
man.
I don't like it.
Most folks have some kind of Prime or someone they know or the family does.
I use my fiance's. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like Amazon, so no.
No, I agree. And the prices keep going up and up. However, I think if you look at the free ship, and I hate to be a shill for Amazon, but they've got the Amazon Music, Amazon Prime Video. Now they've got the football. They've got, and then if you've got a Kindle, you can get a lot of books at no cost as part of that as well. So it's actually not bad for whatever the 130, 140 bucks. If you think about that,
I just don't want to support
you get a
Amazon.
lot.
Well, you know what happened, David, right?
No, what's that?
But Bezos has to give half of everything. The old lady.
Oh,
now,
of
so he's got to
McKenzie?
come up with all these new ways to make money.
Yeah, I tried to convince my wife to let me divorce her so I can make a move on Mackenzie because I think it'd be good for our financial future, but she wasn't having anything to do with
I
it.
love how she's just giving just absolute millions to charity. I absolutely love it that she's doing good with that money.
Yeah.
And, he's busy trying to be a bodybuilder now and getting with chicks that are
Go to space and shit.
That don't look
Yeah,
good.
like
Kind of look
18-year-old
like beat up porn stars. Like they've kind of
Yeah.
they've sucked their dick and now they're done and they look very waxy and plastic. Mackenzie
He's just doing
Bezos
whatever the fuck he wants.
has got to be in the history of sugar mamas at the top of the chain. Has there ever been anything like that? Like on the
did
market?
a great job.
I don't know.
Holy and still relatively
Awesome
young
job.
and good looking.
Well, hey, Jay-Z's old lady too. Took him to the cleaners too. I think that's still
What, Beyonce?
in the courts. No, or not Jay. Sorry, not Jay-Z. Dr. Dre.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Trying to
Yes,
think.
I thought the power couple was still powerful.
Yeah,
They are.
my dad is notoriously good at seducing and leaving women, but getting lots of things from him before it inevitably goes bad. I should get a hold of him in our fucking triannual conversation and see if I can get him to make a move.
He's got
on
this
Mackenzie
like
Bezos.
savings account with a bunch of millions just waiting for all
Dad,
those.
what have you
waiting
got to
for you.
lose? Yeah.
This is what I got for you, David. I'm sorry all those years I neglected.
Put
but-
on yeah, that's all I want. Cash payment. Dad, put on your shortest pair of Daisy Dukes, get on your fucking 82 Honda Nightwing and go take care of business.